Hey guys, we are live again. Every Tuesday and Thursday, Ivan and I speak about the market, about the stocks we're trading, strategies that you can use to maybe get ideas or copy what we're doing or share your own ideas. And if you have any comments, leave them under the YouTube replay or in this live stream chat. How is it going this week, Ivan? It's almost ending though.
Yeah, today has been great for me. Can you just hear me, Luca?
Yeah, I can see you.
Yeah. So, yeah, today has been awesome. Closed many of my positions for great profits. I like to play puts and long puts sometimes. And yesterday and over the week, I was collecting them, and today, like the market turned down for a lot of the stocks. Yesterday, I bought a lot of the Korean market, and today it gapped down, so that was very nice. Also, all of the cash secure puts from yesterday, I think almost all of them are in profit. So they were
Nice.
just collecting premium, and it's a very good day. Also, what I'm really happy about is I'm using QuantWheel basically the whole day for the past hour, and it's helping me a lot with my positions. So I think that's a good signal that all the suggestions that we get from people, I mean, it's helping me as well.
Yeah.
I'm really happy about that.
What I did also the
What about
market.
you?
Yeah, what I did in the market open, I had covered call on iron at around 60 and had a really good premium there, but I rolled the position in loss because I didn't want to lose iron. I rolled it to 74. Now it's about 60. And I want to keep the stock long term. I don't care about the premium on this one. I want to just keep it and keep rolling it because my break even is very low here, and I will still be in profit. I don't need that much premium. I will basically my strategy with iron and core wave because those two stocks I have really good cost basis. I want to roll them and collect the premium for as long as I can because they have a really high IV, great premium, and I don't need to get much. It's very easy to get 1 to 3% per month with those stocks. That's what I did on QuantWheel though, but nothing special, nothing much. What I'm looking at right now in general is how to sell anything else that I have that is not related to AI or is not extremely safe long-term stock, and then to diversify. Whatever I have in AI, I keep. Whatever drops in AI that I want to buy, I will buy long-term and have the cash ready. Everything else, I want to invest in extremely boring stocks and that have dividends and then have 1% per month in premium. That's my strategy for probably for a long time.
Awesome. What about leaps? Like, I know you're interested in those, and sometimes you feel FOMO that you don't get the upside.
Yeah, I have leaps on Amazon, which are pretty profitable already. Had leaps on SMCI, and probably will have leaps whenever there is opportunity, but I do them very rarely. I don't know what has to happen for me to buy leaps next time. Probably another huge drop when I will probably buy shares and the leaps at the same time. So I don't see any leaps for now in things that I'm watching and that I want to buy.
Interesting. Yeah, that's a very good, very interesting position. I just bought some leaps yesterday on gold. What about that?
That's what I'm missing on. I don't watch many stocks, and there are definitely leaps to buy, but I just my mind is elsewhere. I keep things simple. I know I will miss opportunities, but I had a really good couple of months and I want to keep it very, very safe. Every time I bought calls that were not leaps, I lost money almost every time. On almost every leap, though, I earn money, but even more if I just buy the stock. But we will see. We'll see. For now, I'm happy with what's going on.
Cool. If you want, I can share a few stuff. But yeah, you go ahead. What did you have for today?
Yeah, for today, I have a couple of things to mention. Still, Robo strategy went up by 30% so far since we called it out.
Wow.
Or 20%, I'm not sure. But it's going well. I think it's going to have the next 5 years, whatever, 100, 2, 3, 500%, who knows how much. Because I think the robotics are the next thing and the last thing that we will buy. There are two possible scenarios in this world and the economy, which I will talk about later. So anybody who watches this live stream, probably you will get the ideas how the economy works for as long as we know and how it will work, and maybe a couple of plays. But I will speak after you. I want you to first share what do you have in mind.
Yeah, I just want to share how QuantWheel has been helping me today. So, as you know, I'm big on cash secure puts, and I keep my cash secure puts rolled. I roll aggressively. I try to avoid assignment. And in this new view that we are still testing, as you can see, like sometimes it shows zeros on the premiums. I had like IonQ CSP. You can see it here.
Yeah.
And I knew I was rolling it, and I'm thinking this needs to like lose a lot more premium before I kind of break even and I can close it, because I rolled it out aggressively to let's say I think it was November, from June to November, and I was like I just have to forget about it. But then the quant will help me realize, oh, I'm actually in profit a lot on this, on the whole wheel, and I can just close it. Same with the covered calls, also similar with the US rare earth metals. Also here, I just take a look, see that I need to cover this 275 premium. Boom, done. I saw it. I'm in the profit. I can just close a bunch of these positions by simply looking at this table. That was like a very nice thing for me today. It saved me a lot of time. I know many people just use spreadsheets to kind of cover the cost basis and break evens for these cash secure puts, but today was a fun day.
Well done.
Another thing I wanted to share is the flows. Today is the first day I actually sold an iron Condor. I'm just testing our product with my own money, and with the flows I can see that there's not much going on. There's like just flows in and out, in and out. The price is in the range, similar with SPX. By the way, you could have seen the drop in the flows and the price was going up, so you could have bought puts here. This was right before this call, so I didn't have time to do it. But you can also enable GEX now on this chart, and you can see the put and call walls. Okay, so the put wall just moved up a lot, but it was around 750, and the call wall's there. Additionally, now, I mean, soon, probably today or tomorrow, you'll get this GEX hub, which shows you the per strike price. So I saw it 752 had the most inflow, and like 72435. This means SPY is most likely to end up in this kind of range. So I just constructed, and the last thing before entering Iron Condor, obviously look at the chart and the previous levels. Here you can see that, yeah, I think 750 and also 760 were the pivot points. So you can just simply construct the Iron Condor around those points. get the confirmation from multiple angles and just enter a trade. Yeah, so it's previously I would just be guessing, looking at the chart, but QuantWheel is now giving me multiple dimensions before I enter a trade. That's been mind-blowing.
Which reminds me, I think we should.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't sharing this.
Yeah, which reminds me, I think we should give out a couple of SPY tools for free. Maybe not everything, but for example, the maximum inflows. Just that information alone is pretty cool. Would be able to go on the website for anybody who wants to check it out before they start using QuantWheel. And Brandon has a question. Ivan, you want to answer this one?
Wonderful question. That's has been on my mind for a very long time. For now, we don't have backtesting yet, but I can share it publicly. What we are working on and designing is, you describe your strategy, and then you can backtest it and live test it, forward test it with paper money. We all know that backtesting is not the same as real live testing, so it's on the roadmap, not available yet. But yeah, great question. That's the first time we've heard it.
And if you are okay, we have another 15 minutes. I would like to talk about what made me the most money. What made me the most money are the stocks that I was holding and selling options on for a long time, and that I still hold, which is CoreWave, Iron, and stocks like that. And the ones that go sideways, like American Airlines, and stocks like these where they drop, you buy a lot of them and then sell covered calls. Very short term, I think it's much better, so you can rebuy them if you need to, if they are volatile, and then just collect the premium and lower your cost basis. And I'd like to share the screen. Yep, you wanted to say something?
Go for it.
Yeah, I wanted to share the
go for it.
screen.
Awesome.
Tell you a couple of things for anybody who is watching, who is not sure what to do. If you look at the stock, this is your stock, and this is where you buy it. Okay, and this is today. This is today here, and you sell. And this is your break even. This is ugly, and maybe you won't understand, but rewatch if you have to. This is your break even. So this is, let's say, 100, and the stock is going up, but you sell the premium here for $1. Now your break even is 99. This is one sell cycle. Then in another sell cycle, you get $2 per premium. Now it's 97. This is number 2. This is 97. So your break even dropped from 100 to 99, then 97, because not only you earned on appreciation here, but you earned $3 on a premium. This was $1. This was $2. So that means that you earn $3 on a premium plus this here upside here. Or if the stock dropped, you lost less because you have these $3 in premium. And that's when you cover calls, that's what enables you. Why I'm saying this is because if you do this for a long time, you see the drop, and in the end, let's say CoreWave is now 100 and something, 105, but my drop is now, my break even is now, let's say 85, and I can just sell covered calls. Even if it drops to 85, I can sell them at 105, which is where I started, and I will still earn a lot of premium and drop to maybe 84. And as long as I do this, if I believe the stock will go up, and I keep enough distance between the covered call, which is here, and the stock is here, if there is enough distance and low delta, which means the possibility of this stock to jump that high in that amount of time, so that fast, is very low. If I keep doing this, I just get 1%, 1% all the time, and hold the stock on its upside. And Iron and CoreWave for me are very long holds. I don't want to sell them. I earn let's say 12 to 20% more per year consistently. So that's what I wanted to show you. That's first. Do you have comments, Ivan?
Yeah, I mean, this looks ugly, but it's a good explanation.
Yeah.
That's super, super powerful.
And if you guys are new, check YouTube, write true cost basis options and stuff like that. You will see what I mean. We can talk about it more in the next ones, but now I promised on the live stream, last live stream, to talk more about the robotics. Now I'll go very fast because we have less than 14 minutes left, even and I have to go on another call. But what is going on in the economy and how the economy works since the dawns of time is basically I buy something for $1, sell to even for $2. That's $1 margin for me. I use it to cover my costs, upgrade the business, sell more and stuff like that. But when the cost, so with that $1, which I use to buy wood and sell that wood to Ivan, that $1, if it becomes zero, so the cost of the goods is zero, so it's marginally free. What do I sell to Ivan? Because it's free for everybody. And that's what happens with robotics. Robots nowadays cost, let's say, $50,000 to make. But if one robot can make another robot in a day, what's the cost of a robot? It's basically nothing. The material, ore. But what if robots can dig ore? And what if there is asteroids where you mine ores as well? What do you do then? It costs basically nothing to create robots. And that's what Elon Musk is talking about, where in the future, you'll have 10 billion robots roaming around the world and nobody will have to work, which is both scary and exciting. It could be either the end of humanity or it could be beginning of something amazing and new. But if you want to be a part of it and there's not much you can do probably right now, you can just buy some stocks that I will explain here. Ivan, you have any comments?
Yeah, that's a good point. Like if a robot can make itself, then it's basically free, right?
So yeah,
I mean, plus the components. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, also to go back on that, how the whole world functions since there were no cities, no villages, there was no even trade. The trade began, or the whole economy began, when Ivan knew how to fish and I knew how to make fishing rods. I would make a fishing rod in 1 hour. Ivan would catch a fish in 1 hour. But Ivan doesn't know how to make a fishing rod, and I don't know how to catch fish. So if I was making a fishing rod and caught fish, it would take me 10 hours. Both works with Ivan. But if I catch a fish and Ivan makes fishing rods, it takes us 1 hour to get both fishing rod and the fish. That's how economy works. But if I don't have to catch fish and it's just there, and the fishing rods are just there because they're produced marginally in no time, just instantly, then fish doesn't have value for Ivan and fishing rods don't have value for me. And economy as we know it disappears. That's what happens with robots, basically. So you see Tesla here. Tesla stopped producing driving cars, and it now produces only autonomous vehicles. Maybe it's still producing some cars that can have a driver, but now it's mostly focused on, as far as I know, autonomous vehicles. I think if it drops, if you sell puts on 400, 380, it's good starting point, and you can also buy shares and just hold them. It's gonna be probably a leader in robotics in the Western world. I think China is far ahead probably still, but Tesla and a couple of private stocks in the Western world are leading the game. Do you have any comments around Tesla, Ivan?
Yeah, I was. It's a very interesting company. I think you're right. Just the cars is not the full story, and I got burned looking at the current PE many times in the past until I started looking at the future.
Yeah, I think a lot of people get burned around Tesla because you look at fundamentals, but the Tesla is just such a hype stock because of Elon. Same as SpaceX. I wouldn't bet against it. I will just either sell puts and hold, or bet at least that it's going to be around 350, 450 levels for a while. But I wouldn't bet against it for sure. And if you hold it for the next 10 years, I don't think you will lose. That's first. Also, another big bet is when SpaceX IPO happens, Tesla might go up as well. That's pretty short term, but you can bet on that. If you're going to buy Tesla anyways, maybe you should buy it now. When SpaceX IPO happens, I think Tesla will have an upside as well. All right. But be ready, SpaceX might be a good short as well. But Tesla will not lose value, I think. Then you have robo strategy. By the way, none of this is financial advice. We have to say it. We're just saying what we're doing and what we're looking at. We already mentioned BOT, robo strategy, basically an ETF that invests in privately owned robotics companies before they are available in public markets. You can check the website out. I think it's very cool. I think great people are starting to lead it. I invested at around 25 when I saw the announcement of change leadership. I think leadership is everything in a company, and I know it's everything. So you see already there is a pretty cool upside, and I think it's just going to. I think we're going to. It's very plausible to see a rocket upside on this one, because the marketers in this company are amazing. The audience they have is amazing. They know what they're doing. And the only thing they need to do is attach on already successful companies and promote the shit out of the ETF, which I think if anybody can, this company can. And I'm not shilling it. I'm just thinking out loud what I think. Do you have any comments, Ivan?
Yeah, what about like a standard ETFs like BOTZ and ROBO, like BOTZ and ROBO? I've been holding those for quite some time, and I think they're one of the winners in my portfolio. Have you heard about them?
No, I didn't check any other ETFs just because I know about Robo strategy because I know the team, but about bots, not sure. How long have you been holding those?
Yeah, I think for about a year or something.
Yeah, you're good. I think it's very low chance that this goes down. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm up like 26% on ROBO, also another ETF. So I think it's still very early, and probably just a long-term just investment strategy. Put some profits from cash secure puts into those ETFs and let it run.
I think a big and great skill to have is just being patient. I think 20% per year, a year over year, or 30% year over year is amazing. If you get that from the stock or ETF, then you're beating S&P by a lot. And if you believe in that this will continue happening, and I don't see why not, you should hold it. And whoever buys it, maybe I will buy it too. Looks good.
Yep.
If I would bet on anything that it's inevitable, what's inevitable is AI and robotics. There's absolutely no chance that if the economy will exist, that this doesn't happen. If the economy disappears, that's the only chance this won't happen. So if some solar flare destroys whole internet, asteroid hits the earth, or AI attacks us, or creates such great economy for everybody that everybody has everything for free, or we have unlimited energy through through some Chinese invention or who knows what. If that happens, money doesn't matter anyways. If money matters, this will not go down. Not this, but robotics in general and AI. It's just, I think it's inevitable. That's how sure I am.
Interesting. Yeah, and this ROBO, I mean, it does have 2 billion in management, so it's like a stable ETF. Plus, it has some liquidity in options, so I like it as even a wheel play for robotics.
Nice.
Yeah, take a look. I think you will like this one.
I wish I invested in this one as well. All right, next one, Hyundai.
Wow.
Hyundai.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah, Hyundai owns one of the biggest robotics companies too. I didn't research in detail. I'm giving you ideas because I'm starting to invest in robotics. And for anybody watching this is just an idea. It's not investment advice or financial advice, but check Hyundai. They have some of the best robotics subsidiary companies, or they own companies that are leading in robotics. I think even better than I think Boston Dynamics is theirs, by the way.
No way.
I think it is. Yeah.
Just the problem, like with these Korean stocks, is that for us it's very difficult to invest in, and you have to go through a proxy ETF or like something like EWY. But that will give you exposure to like Korean equities that are now in a very, very dangerous place. Korean economy, in my opinion, is in a very dangerous place. Their like the currency also against the dollar is probably going to crash. So just be careful. Like these are awesome companies, but unfortunately in Korea, that's in an unstable, very unstable place now.
But yeah, Hyundai Motor Group owns 80% controlling stake in Boston Dynamics. So
wow, I did not know that.
Like probably you've seen those crazy videos of robots jumping and everything.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to have to finish the stream in 3 minutes. I'm just going to go very quickly. Symbiotic, Auto, I think it's this one or OTL. Yeah, this one. And TER. So these companies have big contracts with Walmart and all the biggest the logistic. The biggest companies like Walmart, they need logistic centers, and they basically help them with logistics, and they produce robots that help in logistics. You can see that.
Can you please share like a summary of these stickers in our Discord?
Yeah, this one is wrong, by the way. I forgot what it was, but I will share the summary of these stickers.
Awesome.
And good thing about those is as Walmart, Amazon, and all of these grow, these will grow as well. And these are long-term contracts, which are not to mess with. They won't cancel them. So these are pretty profitable companies. And you can check, like, for example, earnings per share beat by a lot. Revenue didn't grow that much, but they are stable. And the last two, Novanta and HDS, this was also wrong. I need to check which one. This is wrong, but this for sure. This one is producing pieces for robots. So if you invest in Figure or Robot Strategy or in Boston Dynamics and all of these, most of them don't have all the parts in house. Like I don't know, and I don't think any of them have all the parts in house. So you can invest in this one. Again, I didn't research much. I just started. This is just an idea. But if Hyundai, Boston Dynamics, or Tesla, or any of those go up, probably these will go up as well. All right. I'm going to stop the shared screen. Ivan, we should go, right? It was a quick one. Hope you like it. And
yeah, thanks a lot for watching. And the next update of QuantWheel is coming soon. Many fixes and features that you've been requesting are coming live.
Yep. Thanks for joining.